How's it going, guys? Welcome to the FM Dugout for episode 13 of Restoration Project Rangers, which today sees us take a trip over to sunny Spain to take on Celtic in our second game against them in UEFA Europa League Group J. Last time round we had a 2-2 draw, which we started very badly and we came back strong and we probably should have won it. Had a couple of really good chances late on in the game. But as things stand in Group J, if we just take a look at it, we are currently sitting top of the group. Come on, scroll. We're sitting top of the group on 7 points with Athletic on 3. So obviously a win today for us would all but guarantee us a place. I think it would actually. Yeah, if we can win today, that would take us into the next round. A loss today would put Athletic right back into the race, and obviously if Roma beat Bate, then that will really spice things up for the last couple of games. So our unbeaten run is still potentially up for grabs today. We've had 3 games since the last episode. We had a narrow 1-0 win away to Motherwell, Oscar Boer getting the goal in the 61st minute. We then had Hibs in the League Cup quarter final, which was not that comfortable. The scoreline probably, I wouldn't say it flattered us. Might actually just go into the game and let you see. We were the team that was in control, but we weren't particularly at our best. And obviously, an own goal and a very late goal securing our place in the semi-final, which is against Hearts, I think, somewhere down here. Yep, Hearts in January next year. We'll just go back to the Motherwell game because that was actually a lot more closely contested. As you can see, really, we were not playing very well. But if you look at the team, we had Gasparotto, Chandler, Tunnicliffe playing. Boer was playing as a right winger. So yeah, we were playing our weakened side, and when we do that, we don't look particularly good. And I get the feeling I'm going to get beaten either today or it's going to come in the league because, I'm resting players. It might happen against Dundee because I rest players before the Roma match. But anyway, we played Hearts last, and again, a very narrow win for us. You can see this time round, again, pretty wasteful in front of goals. We only won thanks to an Ozturk own goal. But again, you can see that we were playing Gasparotto, Chandler, Tunnicliffe, Fraser Aird, Andrew McCarthy as well. So really getting into the sort of depths of the squad to try and keep the team as fresh as possible for today's game. In terms of how the league is looking, if I just pull the full picture up. So we now have a 10-point lead over St Johnstone, 13 points ahead of Celtic, and still unbeaten. So we've got the best defensive record and almost the best attacking record. So things are going well, but that could all change. So let's see how we get on in today's game. This season is pretty much just becoming about the Europa League. Obviously, if we don't make it through the group stages, then you would see more episodes on cup games and league games and so on, but I think this is what people want to see. It's the big games, the challenging games. So this is how I'm going to line up for today. I'm going back to a more defensive lineup. Opted for Thompson and Volks today. Thompson has been very good when he's played. Volks maybe not so much, but that is his favoured position here, although I'm having him play as an anchor man. Rob Kiernan has to play today. Danny Wilson is suspended. Likewise, Oscar Boer has to play at right back as Tavernier is suspended. Failing that, everyone else is fit and raring to go. So let's get on into the match. And actually, put it on to control and see how we get on. So you guys will notice the ticker's not here, and there's just no point when there's only 3 games. There's not really much to kind of say. I think once the group stages are over, whether we've got through or not, I'll bring the ticker back because there'll be much bigger gaps. Okay, pick up where you left off. No, I don't really want to say that one this time. Didn't play that well in the last game. I assume it meant in the league game. And considering not that many of these players played in that game. They're probably not going to really say anything. Boss, we didn't play in that game. So, let's go. I really don't know what to expect here, because, you know, I didn't expect a 2-2 draw. I didn't expect us to start so badly, and I didn't expect us to come back so strongly in that last game. So, really, we'll just have to see how things go today. I'm actually going to get Will Volks, just while I've seen their formation. Right, I want him to close down. Can't I tell him to close down all the time? No, because sometimes is all I can do. Tackle harder and specifically mark Raul Garcia, and maybe that'll nullify his threat. And Wallace looks as though he's going to get booked in the first minute here. What's it going to be? Yellow? Red? No, it's yellow. Alright, so that's him on the tightrope from the first minute. We'll see how things go, whether to change our opposition tactics. Still set to hard tackling. Thompson nearly getting a goal there. Cross from deep. Wallace will try to get it in again. Gets to the byline, cuts it back, but DeMarcos is there to clear it. Kiernan with the header away. Wallace with a throw deep inside our own half. Kiernan is lost out there. Ibai tries to curl it into the corner. Careless there from Kiernan, and he's lost it again. And this time we do get punished. Ibai puts it in. This is what I was going to say in one of the comments back to you guys. Kiernan just doesn't seem to be a particularly good defender for me, and I prefer Wilson and Laurent as my back two. And I was so tempted to play Gasparotto today. I know it looks as though it's blaming Lee Wallace for the throw, as Ibai nearly puts it into the corner. But Kiernan was the one who actually lost possession just before that and then did it again. So not a great start, but we've got enough in our locker. We've got enough guys that we can change it around and go to something more attacking if we need to. But I'm just going to keep it like this at the moment. I don't want to open up in the first half and get 2 or 3 goals down. Fotheringham seems to be in fairly good form today for us. And Ibai will take the corner, and Exita at the front post, unable to steer it goalwards. Right, don't lose possession here, please. Right, Kiernan out wide to Wallace. Can we do something here in the 41st minute? Can we get a chance? Long goes away into the box, takes the effort, but it's just deflected out for a corner. Mackay takes the corner, and that's poor. That's really poor. We've got to make more of these kind of opportunities away from home against a team like this. Maybe we can get away with it in the SPL, but we certainly can't here. Palmer now coming forward. He loses out, and possession is turned over. Williams is launched forward looking for Adriz, and Laurent cuts it out. Wallace, Thompson. Still going with this highlight. Is there another chance? Longo, 2 shots round him. Mackay has got to get by his man here. Longo with the effort from outside the box, and it's pretty poor. If that's what the best we can come up with today, we are not going to get anything out of this game. Couple of really poor performances from folk. Lee Wallace and Lazo, certainly the ones to kind of call out. I'm just wondering whether to change things around a little bit. Jordan Thompson's not having a great game, so I'm wondering whether we should maybe just go with Skov as an advanced playmaker and a supporting, well, actually maybe just advanced playmaker attack, and have him in the role there, so later on we can just go back to our favoured formation. Just to see if we can do something here. I mean, I set them to hit early crosses rather than look for the overlap, just to try and get that sort of opportunistic chance in the box, but it doesn't look as though we're really doing that a great deal. Maybe go back to playing overlap and see if we can just wait for that better chance, as opposed to trying to just get a good chance, not a good chance, trying to get that opportunistic chance. But we'll keep it as it is for a bit, and then we'll see. We'll change things around. Obviously, putting Skov on in midfield, he's a bit more attacking minded than Thompson. Garcia finds Adires, finds Ibai, and Fotheringham tips it over the bar. Certainly the second half starting much like the first. Ibai with a corner, headed away by Kieran, DeMarcos picks it up, no one closing him down. Back out to Ibai, cuts it across the back post, no one is there, and just seeing Laurent run down there with his yellow card is making me nervous, and I'm going to take off the hard tackling here. I think they know that we mean business physically. Williams with a header there, nearly adding a second. Oh, something has to change here. Lazo will probably come off, I think, as well for Rowe. Although he's managed to pull it up to 6.6. We're just approaching that point where we need to kind of put our cards out on the table and go for it. Long goal now. Nobody up supporting him. I guess this is the problem. We just don't have enough people there, so I think it's time that we have to change it. Bring Skov in there and set Volks to be a ball-winning midfielder on support. And Lazo, yeah, we'll bring Lazo off. He's not been particularly good today. Hopefully Rowe can recapture some of his form from last year. But I think it is kind of looking as though we are going to lose here, and rightfully so. Athletic have been definitely the better side today, and just hoping we can maybe do something. Haven't really created any great chances, despite having quite a large amount of possession. We just haven't done anything with it. And to be honest, if Athletics shooting had been better, we probably would have lost by 2 or 3 goals here today. Kiernan to Laurent. Can we create this chance? Skov lifts it over the top. Mackay is behind the line now. Can he get a good cross in? No. Longo wasn't even in the box there. Not really going to do much damage when that's the case. And Athletic will now try to come forward again to kill this game off. Boer with a great challenge there. Skov just losing possession. Just not clicking. And Raul Garcia now finds Santa Maria off the bench, Fotheringham with a great save, but he can't get there for the rebound. And I think that will be our unbeaten run over, guys. It's been a long time coming. Is there anything we can do here? Kind of thinking to go with 2 strikers. I mean, Skov can kind of play there. It feels wrong taking Skov off. I went to 4-4-2 against Hearts actually in the last game. Sorry, Skovey. We're going to go with this. And we're going to go overload, and we're going to see what we can do. I really don't think we could pull 2 goals back in 12 minutes, but at least if we could maybe get 1 goal back, or at least give us something to kind of cheer about in the game. Santa Maria nearly adding a third there. That's probably more likely what's going to happen. We're going to get beaten 3-0, 4-0. Just players have not performed today. Captain Lee Wallace on a 6.1, very poor. I am looking forward to getting Sultan back and hopefully getting a work permit. He is now up to 11 caps, I think, and he's played 7.52 or something in his appearances for NYCFC. So Munian now breaking into the box, Fotheringham with the save. Nothing's changed much. We've got more attacking, but we've not really done anything since that change. Palmer to Boer now. Boer's going to lose out, and here comes the counter. Santa Maria will come forward Munian breaks into there. 3-0. As always, the danger, you push more. Obviously punching above our weight here, and well, we come crashing back down to earth with a thump. 3-0. Pretty hefty defeat, but we'll have to pick up the pieces after this and try and regroup and see if we can get a win against Roma, because obviously if we lose against Roma as well, we will really be struggling to get through the group, I think. It was disappointing, and I am going to tell them that. I want to get the team thinking that they should be winning every game, even if perhaps they shouldn't. Well, it's over. It doesn't actually tell us here how long we had gone. Let's just have a look and see if we can see how long that actually was. 76 games it was. Quite a record. Unfortunately we couldn't get to 100, but you know, yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing the team getting taken apart for the first time in this series. If you did enjoy this, leave a like and a comment. Let me know what you think. Do you think we'll actually qualify? I will be coming back obviously now for the Roma game. Had we won there, probably wouldn't have done the Roma or the Bait game, but as it stands, the group is certainly a lot more open. How have Roma done actually? That's what we want to know. Roma only got a draw, so a draw against Roma will see us secure our place in the next round. A win will also do the same. So until the next time guys, I'll see you when I see you.